Welcome to Masculine Scrapping. Today we are going to be working on a spread about a trip I made to Baylor University. The community college at which I work is in Waco, Texas, where Baylor is, and we enjoy a good partnership with them. And we do this event called Get on the Bus, where we take our community college students to various campuses in the state for them to see if they want to transfer to those schools. So when we did this experience at Baylor, I said, hey, I'd love to go. Never been to Baylor, and I also wanted to see how they created this experience. So had a great time, took some pictures. They do a great sales job, and at the end of it I thought, man, I want to go here, which was kind of a fun experience. This is actually a spread that I am doing no Cricut machine use with, which I know is probably surprising to you because I use it a lot, but in this case I just felt like I didn't need to do anything extra. In my welcome packet for the tour, I was given a bunch of stickers and some other things that I'll tell you about here in a bit, and I thought I'm just going to use that for the ephemera and not do anything else. So this is an ID card they gave me so that I could eat a free lunch in the dining hall, and then some stickers. Also, you could use this card to do some cool stuff in the interactive parts of the Welcome Center. Baylor has an incredible welcome center with some really cool interactive stuff, and I don't want to give away the surprise, but at the end of the tour they show you a great video, and it's a pretty impactful. You know what? I can't seem to get this apart, so maybe this is not a sticker. I was fairly sure that was a sticker, but it may not be. So I'm going to work on doing a little repair work, and I'm just going to stick it in as if it is not a sticker. I do think it is a sticker though. I'll just put that right there. Got this fun background paper, and let me see. You want to do it off-centered. I'm not planning on putting on a side. Okay, I think that one is done. We'll move to a new one. I'm not going to put on any kind of edge border. I just think that this background paper is pretty cool, so I'll use that. This is a picture from the top of the Baylor stadium. I actually think I was there during another visit. I'm going to try and see if this one is a sticker. I think I'm having the same problem. Possible that I left these stickers alone I left them alone too long. Okay, well, I'm just putting it straight on. There we go. Yeah, I like the way that turned out. Stick that one up there. Start working on this one. You might see the scripture verse here. It was interesting, you know, the months prior to this were pretty tumultuous with looking for a new job, finding a new job, moving, and of course my mother passing away kind of in the midst of all of that. And so when I saw their verse of the day, Jeremiah 29:11, I thought, well, maybe that's a sign for me that I'm in the right spot, doing the right thing in this moment. This was packing material for something I bought in the bookstore, but I don't remember what it was. It would have been a t-shirt. But I cut these down to 4x4 because then they fit nicely with these 4x6 photos. I know a lot of people are like, Brandon, you never measure anything, and that's true. I tend to just eyeball it, and every once in a while I make a mistake, but not too often. And I'm okay with a little bit of imperfection. I don't need everything to be measured exactly. So same thing here. I'm going to bring it out at about the same width, right about there. Get my papers lined up. There we go. See, cutting these to 4x4 allows that one and all of it to line up. This was actually a button that they gave us, and I just took it apart and cut around. Tried to use a circle cutter and it didn't go so well, and so I just did it by hand, so it's not exactly perfect, but I am pretty happy with it still. So there we go. Little day trip to Baylor University. If you're ever in Waco, I'd encourage you to think about taking a little trip there. Take care. Would love to see your projects. See you next time.